Welcome to the show where we start with hello. Okay, so I just wanted to make a very quick video that I don't intend to be very long um, because I don't feel like I have that much to say. I just wanted to add my quick 2 cents regarding plastic surgery. This is something that, I've been thinking a long time, and as time goes on, I'm just like, okay, I just want to put my thoughts out there. Um, so if anyone, so for anybody who follows me, who follows the things that I say, they have my opinion on this particular thing. And so regarding plastic surgery, um, what prompted this video? What made me just like say, okay, let's do the video. Let's do this quick video. I was watching another YouTuber's video. The YouTuber is Real Talk with Yanni. So she is a popular YouTuber in her own right. And she does, I guess you could say, self-love. Self-love content. I think that's kind of her main. She discusses things, but her main aim is self-love, you know. And so I relate because that is also my main aim: self-love, self-respect, self-empowerment. Um, that's kind of how I identify the things that I do. I hope and I pray for people to break themselves free from mental slavery. So in order for that to happen, you need to reunite yourself with love of yourself, respect for yourself, empowerment, of yourself. Yeah. So she made this video recently. Um, from the day that I record this video, I think it was yesterday actually that she did it, or maybe 2 days ago. I mean, that she published it anyway. And the video is entitled "Women Are Regretting Plastic Surgery," and I was really interested in the video because this is a topic that I find interesting, and it has the title of the video falls in line with my opinion about plastic surgery. So, if you are someone who has watched my videos previously where I speak um, about my opinion, you may have noticed that I'm blunt and direct. I don't mince words, and you could sound judgmental. You could very well say that I'm judgmental. And, I think that that's accurate. I do believe that I am a judgmental person. And for me, being judgmental, oh my god, my computer is broken and my laptop is broken, and I had found a good position and now it's just smoking out again. Damn it. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, please. I'm trying to without having to get up. Okay, well, just 1 moment. So, this is my copy of Lord of the Rings. The front and back covers have both fucked off, but the spine is still here. Lord of the Rings. So, this thick book, shame, has seen some days. It is going to be our, saving grace. This is a wig. This is a guitar. This is a Maasai statue. This is a painting my sister did. It's unfinished, but it's lovely. Okay. So anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I was pretty much talking about how I'm a judgmental person, and I believe myself to be judgmental in the most literal sense. I feel that I judge people's actions. So I qualify the action. For me, it's not enough to be understanding. You can understand people and where they're coming from while still qualifying their action. And I think that that is my style of being judgmental. I can understand why you're doing it, and I can empathize with why you're doing it, and I can still tell you what it is, where that falls in terms of that's not the best thing to do, and that might be the worst thing to do, or that is the best thing to do, that's not the best thing to do, pretty much, yeah. And I accept being judged as well. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of being judged. That's potentially why I feel free to be quite honest about how I feel about people's actions and stuff. So anyway, here and I try to be fair. Hey, like I still try to be fair. But yeah, I do judge. I'm just saying this because I feel like there's so many attempts to not judge people's decision making, to not just be straight up honest about how you feel about what people are doing, especially when it comes to certain topics like plastic surgery. And I don't want to talk like that because I want to be honest. So, yeah, I just want to talk straight. And, so first, before I say how I feel about it, I mean, you already have an idea. I'm sure you will have an idea when I give my introduction. So the introduction is essentially that I used to want to get plastic surgery. So now you already know how I feel because I said I used to want. I mean, at least if you're astute. I used to want to get plastic surgery um, when I was younger, and it was something that I still felt that I wanted to do up until like last year. I would say it was still something that I thought about from time to time, but it was no longer like when I was younger a thing that was like I'm going to do it. In the past couple of years, it was more like maybe, but nah. My opinion. So the plastic surgery that I wanted to get was a boob job. I have small boobs. Mm. And I'm not gonna say for the longest time, because I didn't have boobs until a particular period of time. I'm not one of those people who had boobs from like early on. Um, but anyway, yeah, so I wanted to get plastic surgery, breast enhancement, because I wanted big boobs, and I fell prey to peer pressure. I fell prey to yeah, I fell prey to peer pressure and media coverage. And over the years, this started to change. It started to change. Consciously, I stopped wanting to get a boob job because what had happened was, you see, what had happened was that, first of all, I would look at my boobs and I'm like, okay, my boobs are small, but they're gorgeous. Like, I have such pretty boobs. Their shape is like perfection. When I look at my boobs, I look like I have big boobs, but they're just small. And they feel great. They look bomb. And people love them. Like, they literally love my boobs. I'm consistently complimented on my boobs. And so over time and over the years, I start to realize that like, wait, so what's the big hype around big boobs? Because I don't have big boobs and my boobs are popular, so I don't really understand why I should care about big boobs when, yeah, you know. And whenever I would have those thoughts, being like, maybe I will get a boob job. I would also think to myself, but I feel like that would be going against myself. Like, everything that I am now is being complimented, even if it might not be what's trending, even if it might not be, yeah, what media coverage is saying is the thing. Everything I am is consistently appreciated. And I also consistently appreciate it. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm sexy. I think I'm gorgeous. And I walk around with that feeling. And I have the privilege of having other people confirm that, oh, yeah, you are those things that you think you are. And so, because I'm in this privileged position, more and more plastic surgery, the thought of it just started to be like a joke to me. Like, why would I need plastic surgery to fix what is not broken? Nothing about me is broken. Yeah. So why would I want X, Y, and Z? And yeah, started to make me realize. And then I went through anorexia. I recovered from anorexia, which also taught me more things about appreciating the body that I have. Like completely removing myself from all the bullshit of media and da 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 da. And yeah, and then it was like it became more ingrained in me that I don't live and breathe to be beautiful in this life. I appreciate it, it's bomb, but I'm not here for that. So if I'm not appreciated for it, like, it doesn't matter because I'm not here for it. If I am appreciated for it, like, that's dope, but it still doesn't matter because I'm not here for that. Um, you know, it's definitely something that I can use to my advantage because it's something that I have, but it's not the point of me. So it doesn't matter. So I don't need to go out of my way to change who I am in order to feel better about myself because that's a paradox. It's a paradox. And this is essentially what I want to say in this video that I am hoping to cut short soon. That it is a paradox to talk about self-love and then to say that getting plastic surgery is okay. It's a paradox because if you have no medical need, life or death situation type of need to get plastic surgery, if you're electing to do plastic surgery because you don't like what you look like without it, and then you think that you're going to love yourself after you get plastic surgery, you already don't love yourself. It is a paradox to change who you are in order to love yourself. If you're not comfortable with who you are already, you don't love yourself. It's that simple. You cannot change what you look like in order to love yourself. That is not loving yourself. That is the opposite of loving yourself. So, I am not a fan of plastic surgery. I am not the kind of person who I don't feel I feel like it's cheating. Yeah. It's quite simply it's cheating. And I'm not the kind of person who will be like, oh my god, this person, like, ever since she did plastic surgery, like, she looks so good. Like, no, 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 no. She doesn't look good. That is not who she is. That is not the body she was born into. That is not the body she was meant to evolve into. This is artifice. Artifice. This is fake. And I'm not going to congratulate someone on looking fake, even if it looks natural. It's not you. So I'm not going to give you props for something that you aren't. I'm not going to congratulate you on feeling better about yourself when you actually don't truly feel better about yourself. You feel better about artifice. You feel better about fakeness. You feel better about a prosthetic that is not who you actually are. And you haven't done the actual work to appreciate yourself. You haven't done what it actually takes to love who you are. You are not a truly confident person if you changed your body in order to appreciate yourself. And by changing your body, I'm not talking about keeping in shape in terms of working out. Because if you work out without plastic surgery and you move your body the way bodies are meant to be moved, and then rest and then move, if you do that and your body has a natural progression from that, that is who you truly are. If you are doing extreme movement that takes you out of your natural space, out of your natural cycle, again, that's not who you are. Because the moment you start to act, balanced again, your body's going to go back to its balanced state. So, yeah, essentially what I was saying is I'm not a fan of plastic surgery. I don't believe I'm not someone who's gonna be like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Like, I'm not gonna say that to you. I'm just never gonna do it. I mean, that's not true. I mean, if you say to me, I want to get plastic surgery, I'm going to be like, I mean, I don't think that you should, but, you do whatever you want. But be aware that it doesn't solve whatever problem you think you're solving. Because your looks is not the actual issue. It's your heart. It's your soul. And you don't fix your soul by fixing what is not broken. Because you were never broken. You were never broken. So, little bug. You were never broken. So, if you come to me and you tell me you feel better about yourself after you did this plastic surgery, I'm going to give you a smile of pity. That's what I'm going to do. My heart is not going to be able to be truly happy for you because you aren't truly happy with you. And I'm not going to be either because, well, you aren't. So, yeah. So, essentially, the heart of all of this is loving yourself comes from loving who you actually are and not what you are trying to artificially turn yourself into through plastic surgery. That's never going to be who you are or who you were meant to be. And it just is what it is. Even if it's aesthetically pleasing, it's still fake. That's how I feel. It's still fake, and it's still just like, you cheated. I'm not going to congratulate you on cheating. So, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, say that. And particularly because, I think I particularly wanted to put that out there and say that because of this video, Real Talk with Yanni, where, for her, I mean, she has nothing against plastic surgery. And cool. But yeah, for me, it's like, it's a paradox, sweetie. You can't talk about self-love, and then in the same video, she says, just love yourself. And I'm like, what do you mean, just love yourself? When you just said 2 seconds ago, you have nothing against plastic surgery, you know? You talk about this chick who spoke to you about how she wants to get liposuction in her face, and because she wants to fix this thing, she wants to fix the fullness of her face. I'm like, the fullness of your face is not broken. The fullness of your face is not incorrect. There's nothing to correct. You see, I hate these words, to fix my looks, to correct my body. Like, no, what you need to do is correct your mind, correct your heart. Because what you're doing is breaking your vessel. You're breaking your vessel. That's what you're doing. Spiritually speaking, you are breaking your vessel. Your vessel, your soul came into a vessel, and it was supposed to thrive through this vessel, and now you've broken it. Now you've broken it. You think you look great, you think you look pretty, and blah, 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 blah. But sweetie, you don't live and breathe to be beautiful in this world. No, you don't. You live and breathe to be balanced. Everyone does. That's why we're here. We need to be balanced in order for the global universal balance of life to maintain itself. So you are not helping yourself by getting this type of situation. And I think that something else that I wanted to add is that at some point in the video, she said she has nothing against plastic surgery. She has something against extreme plastic surgery. And I'm just like, what is this mincing of words? Like, extreme plastic surgery versus like, natural looking plastic surgery. Like, fuck natural looking, bitch. You want to be natural? Be actually natural. Yeah? Like, the fuck? Anyway, I just think it's all ridiculous. Um, but I've stated my case, and yeah. So this video is not for the people who are trying to convince themselves that getting plastic surgery is the right choice. You do what you want. I'm not claiming in any way, shape, or form to be God and saying what I'm saying and judging the situation as I see it. I'm just judging the situation as I see it. And hopefully, if you're someone who is internally balanced, you're not going to be affected by someone's judgment of your actions. Because, whatever. We are all worthy of receiving judgment. We all have something to judge. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? We're all equal, is essentially what I'm saying. Like, no one's better than, or no one's worse. Like, we all do ish. We can all be called out. So, don't feel like, I'm saying to you, you can't. And I was like, I can't do it because this chick that I don't know said that plastic surgery is bad. You do what you want. But think about what I said. It's a paradox. You cannot fix who you are born into and then think, I love myself now. No, you don't. No, you don't. You love what you think is more acceptable now. It's not who you were. It's not who you're meant to be. And spiritually, that will come around because these things always do. Thank you.